Hello Homo sapiens, it's Rave and welcome back to my skateboarding and vlogging YouTube channel. I guess that's my intro now. Whatever. Alright, I filmed some portions for a setup video, but sometimes I feel like when it comes to me doing skateboard setups, just like by myself, I tend to like take too long, or I don't know. I'm not perfect at it. Like putting the trucks and the wheels on and stuff, that's not difficult. It's always the grip tape. Honestly, I've never really been the best at it. Now that I look at it, it's not really horrible. I did do some skating on this board, getting back on the blind grind, if you know what I mean, because that rhymes. Got a blind board, see it right there, blind. It's an 8.25. I originally, for a while, I rode a Witch's Brew board, and then for the past week I rode a Wayward Soul board. I've never skated boards for those brands before. I've always strictly skated blind. That's just what I've been doing for the past 3 to 4 years, so yeah. It does feel a little bit heavy, but I've gotten used to it quite easily, you know. I've been used to what like new boards feel like, and the only thing that's really thrown me off is how sticky the grip tape is, but that's a good thing, you know. I have a good amount of grip, you know. As I skate it more and more, it'll eventually wear down, and sooner or later it will, you know, it will be less sticky, so that should work. Alright, I guess I'm gonna talk about the main topic in this video. I spoke a little bit about it in my last video, my front 185 stair battle, so if you want to check that out, you can. Wow, I want to say this, because I know this has been bothering me for a while, and I do feel as if it has personally affected not only like skateboarding, but also like YouTube as well. It's like, I want to change my perspective and how I look on life. Some of you guys who watched that video probably know what I'm talking about, but the truth is, I do tend to lack a lot of confidence in myself, and I do tend to beat myself up for a lot of stuff. I'm always thinking that, like, I never truly take the time to look around and just look at like all of the amazing things that I've done, you know? I'm always thinking about, oh, what this person's doing or what that person's doing, but honestly, it's just not helping. You know, like, me looking at what somebody else does and trying to get the inspiration there to, like, you know, to be better is good. But me, like, you know, like, comparing myself to them to the point where it hinders my confidence, which I unfortunately have been doing for the past while, isn't really healthy, and it's not really helping me. If anything, it's just deteriorating my motivation. Which is why sometimes when it came to me uploading YouTube videos, I probably upload maybe, like, once every week and a half, or once every like 2 weeks. Also that, and because sometimes I got lazy with editing, but it was mostly me just losing my motivation. So what I mainly want to do, or I guess my goals for the future, is for me to try and build a more stronger mentality and build a lot more confidence in myself, so that way I can just improve my way of life, you know. Like, for the past couple of weeks, ever since summer started, or maybe like July, I've been waking up and I've just been feeling really unmotivated or like obligated to do things. Like, you know, to me, I'm not really like I can't really say that like I'm really stressed out, but I'm going at the point now where I'm like 17, almost 18, and gotta start thinking about my future, you know? To be honest with you, I don't really know exactly where I'm going with like my future and how exactly I'm going to approach adulthood, because I'm almost a grown man. I'll be grown by next year in March, so I guess it's not really almost, but the point is, I've just been trying to find my lost confidence. I want to be able to have a more like a more positive outlook on life, and to be able to have a higher self-esteem, you know, not care what other people think about me, which I have a weird habit of. It's just, I'm trying to work on that. I'm trying not to, you know, focus on like what other people are doing so much or what they're thinking of me. I want to focus more like on myself. Like, I'm not always caring what other people think about me. Like, sometimes like if a person says something to me, I just brush it off. I don't always care, to be honest with you. Most of the times it's like that because I never really understand, but there have been some times where certain things have bothered me, but it is what it is. I just want to hopefully someday figure that out for myself and have a more positive mentality like looking forward, you know, because I don't know, this sounds kind of crazy, but maybe I can make it big in skateboarding. I don't know. I've always imagined myself having a play button on YouTube, or I don't know, something like that. I'm not really sure if I truly like want to commit to it. Obviously, skateboarding is one of my passions, and I obviously want to, you know, take it as far as I can go. I always have kind of imagined myself making it super duper big and kind of stuff and like stuff like that, but I don't really know. I definitely want to pursue something with skateboarding. I'm just that passionate about it that I think that I can obviously love it, but I think for me to truly be able to have that confidence to try and give it a go, that I would probably need to boost my confidence a lot more. And I guess I'll just go into the habits that I would sometimes develop when it comes to me and skating. Like today, I was kind of bummed out for a little while because, well, I was struggling to land kickflips, which is kind of weird because, honestly, you guys know this, I'm more of a heel flip person than a kickflip person, but my heel flips are way more consistent than my kickflips, and it's been kind of making it kind of difficult for me to do like other tricks, like my backside flips and my frontside flips and my varial flips. The harder flip tricks I'm trying to work on to get more consistently for a while, it's not really there, and it kind of bums me out a lot, you know? Like when I was skating with my friends on Wednesday, like I jumped over the Westwood Gap twice that day, so I'm super duper happy, but I kept dwelling on all of the things that I didn't do. You know, like I jumped over like a 5 to 7 foot gap. Like that's pretty impressive. You know, I should take that into consideration and be like, wow, that's really good. That's an amazing achievement. You know, but I'm always constantly striving for more instead of thinking to look at, you know, the stuff that I've already accomplished. And then I was trying to kick up the 3 stair, I didn't get that. And then I rolled my ankle trying to do a front heel, and then I got 3 scars on the same leg, which kind of sucked. I kind of see why I was a little bit bummed that day, but it wasn't really that bad of a day. I just really needed to keep my head up high and just enjoy it, you know? Like, I made like 2 new friends that day. They just randomly showed up to the train station, and we just chilled out, and we just skated together. We went like to Lynbrook and like all over the island. Not really that far from my home, but we really had a blast, just exploring, having fun, goofing off and all that stuff. And I feel like the negative outlook I've been having on life a lot has really been trying to, like, it's been really hindering, like, the joy, you know? Like, I'm in my youth right now, you know? I don't want to look back when I'm 65 or 70 and be like, damn, I really wish I got to enjoy that. So, yeah, I want to make it my goal to change my perspective and be a lot more positive and just try to really figure out who I am in this world and what's my purpose here, you know? I feel like I've been asking myself that a lot lately, and it's definitely been difficult. And I don't know. I have felt like obligated to do things for other people, which has only truly made me miserable. So what I really want to do is try to focus more on myself and try to, you know, become more stronger mentally, so that way I could just live a better life and achieve all my goals. I can do it. I have to say that to myself, you know? Oftentimes I've tried to talk to myself in a mirror and say that I love myself or say good things about myself, and often my brain would just straight up be in denial. Maybe I should just do it repetitively, but for me, I don't really think that's my style. It's something I'm still trying to work on, I'm still trying to figure out, so just bear with me on it. College and stuff, I might go to college, I might not go to college. I'm kind of a bit iffy about it. This is more like just me personally, not really with what I'm talking about before, but I feel like often I've always been told that I have to go to college to, you know, to become like successful, but for me, I'm not really sure if I want to go, you know? I think I could probably figure something else out. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. I'm still a bit iffy about it. It's just that if I want to go to school for something, I want to make sure that it's something that I'm really, really passionate about, and I can turn it into a career. Like, that's what I think college is for. It's not just for getting some tiny little piece of paper to show that you're a professional at something. I want to be able to find my passion and bring it out to its full extent. Like, from like down here all the way up there, bro, to the freaking cosmos. So, yeah, I have had some people who told me that if I, you know, choose not to go to college, I would be poor, I probably wouldn't make enough money, but hey man, it is what it is. Maybe I'll go, maybe I won't. That's just me personally talking about what's going on for me, and I think that's pretty much it. I just felt like I needed to vent out to you guys and show why sometimes when it came to me and like YouTube and other things, and maybe just how I would like act or talk during the videos, maybe I wouldn't always feel that motivated. I'm not sure if you guys noticed, maybe you didn't, but I'm glad that I was able to get this off my chest and be able to talk to you guys about it, because, yeah, I'm really glad I did that. I set up a new board. I'm going to be a senior in high school, and, yeah, I'm just going to try to keep living my life and just see where the world takes me, you know? Try not to take everything, you know, too seriously and just stress over it and just take it one step at a time. Honestly, I think I'll figure that out. I'll learn to love myself a lot more and be able to truly appreciate everything that I have. Well, obviously I do, but you guys know what I mean. So, yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for hearing me out on all this. I was gonna post this. I was kind of hesitant about it, but I think I'm gonna post it. I'm a little bit hesitant, but I think this is a really good subject. I think this is a really good subject to talk about. So I'm gonna go now. I'm starving. I need food in my stomach, and yeah, I'm gonna catch you guys later. Love y'all, or love you guys. I don't really say y'all. I never say y'all. Love you guys, and yeah, I'm gone now. Sick.